Hey guys, what's up? My name is Nick, better known online as Avialence, here on my YouTube channel. And today I'm bringing you another vlog for Thursday. I believe it's going to be January 30th. So that's the plan, and I have an awesome topic to chat about with you guys today. It has been on my mind, haven't been able to stop thinking about it, so I figured I'd go ahead and chat it out in the latest vlog. So I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog Tuesday. I know it was a highly requested one, and a lot of you guys wanted to see my gaming setup. If you haven't checked that out, I'll put an annotation up here and a little thing in the description below, so you guys can click that and check it out. You guys seem to love it so far, and I'm really happy I did that one. That was one of my favorite vlogs to do because I love showing off my collection. But as you guys can see, I'm sure you have an idea of what we're going to talk about today, and that is Mass Effect. I've really been enjoying Mass Effect lately. I went back through and I played through Mass Effect 3. I have a dirty little secret to admit. I actually never played through the Citadel DLC, but I'd rather watch someone else play through it. So I wanted to go back and relive that experience. And since it's been 2 years since I played through it my first 3 times, I figured I'd hop back in, do it a fourth, enjoy the Citadel and all the DLC together, and what was the Mass Effect 3 experience, the end of the trilogy experience. But that brings me to my topic that I want to talk about today, as I keep delaying and delaying and delaying, Mass Effect 4. So lately a lot of details have been coming out about Mass Effect 4, namely we have EA and BioWare saying that it is playable, it is fun, and they're really enjoying what they're doing with it. But we don't have too many details on what the game's centered about, or, you know, what we're going to do with the game. I mean, how it's going to be played. They've talked about multiplayer and how that aspect fits into it. They've talked about single player and how it's the next gen of Mass Effect. We know it runs on the new Frostbite engine, which is gorgeous. And we also know that a lot of people are designing characters for it already. So I went ahead, I went online, and what actually sparked my mind to do this vlog was when I saw some amazing images that some guys have created on DeviantArt. Now, these images are focused in the Unreal Engine. It is just the demo portion of the new Unreal Engine is my understanding, but it also could be the full-fledged one. These are just renders, so these aren't actually how they could look, but it's kind of an idea of where the visuals of Mass Effect could be going, provided that the right people are working on them. So I'm going to go ahead, I want to share a couple images with you guys right now, so go ahead and check these out, and when we get back, we'll kind of sit back and chat about them. So as you can see, I'm kind of excited, and I think I have a valid reason to be excited. I mean, these images look gorgeous. There's something that really kind of blow my mind and make me think of what is the next evolution of Mass Effect. I mean, I started playing it when the original game came back out in 2007, and I played all the games. I played them so many times. The first game I went through, I think it was 16 times or something like that, just to get all the little things, find the little details. I played through it 4 times within a month and a half when I first got it back in the summer of 07. So it was, or was it summer of 07 or 08? It was one of those years, but I loved the game, and I mean, it had so much to offer, and it put me in a science fiction world that I could believe in, you know, that made sense and had the depth of things like Star Wars and Star Trek. Now, as a kid, I'm sure you guys know I was a big Star Wars fan. I watched Star Trek as well, but Star Wars was like the king of my castle, and I really, really enjoyed it, and Mass Effect was that game that was original, that was just amazing and gorgeous, and alien women, and just, you know, all the stuff, spaceships, the Normandy, some of my favorite actors voice acting for it, and just a world that was so different and so unique. It was amazing. Now, as Mass Effect 2 came down the road, and Mass Effect 3, I still enjoyed them, and I think Mass Effect 3 had the best combat system, which I wish they'd go back and put in 1 and 2. However, you know, we've had some changes, but it really gets me kind of pumped up for what's going to be next for Mass Effect. Now, it hasn't been officially stated that it's going to be called Mass Effect 4, although that's probably what they're going with. But honestly, I was thinking about, is it going to be a prequel? Is it going to follow the afterthoughts of 3? By the way, I will be talking about minor spoilers, I guess. If you haven't played through Mass Effect 3 already, sorry, it's been 2 years, so just bear with me. But, I mean, at the end, Shepard goes down. We think he or she is dead, right? You're Shepard. He or she is dead. And, you know, you're kind of like, what now? I mean, personally, I picked a synergistic ending where everything synergizes organics and other beings, but I don't know how they could fit that ending, so to speak, into Mass Effect 4. So I honestly think it'd be interesting if they started out a whole new trilogy, so to speak. following a new character that you can create or one that works well. I mean, the concept art that I showed you guys in this video, it's gorgeous. I love the ideas behind it, and I'm really excited to see, again, where they bring it. The Mass Effect universe is so expansive. It has so much history, so much lore. I mean, all these things I read about in the texts of the Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 games are stuff I actually want to go out and do, you know, and I really hope that they kind of bring that sense of exploration back that they had in Mass Effect 1. I mean, I really enjoyed going out and getting all the different weapons, right, and trying to get and collect all the armors, right, just all the little things. And I think what they did with Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3 is they leaned that RPG style more towards something like Assassin's Creed, right, where it's more linear, you still have a lot to pick from, but it's not as open-ended as, let's say, Skyrim, right? And I hope that they can bring that back with Mass Effect 4 while keeping everything that made Mass Effect 3 good, right? The new combat, the new ability system, things like that. And I hope that they also integrate something that really brings Mass Effect into the next generation, because I love Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, absolutely love them, and I love the fact that they're third person. They better stay third person, damn it. But they do feel like they're in the past, and I want to see them in the future, and I think that's something that all of us want to see. So I don't know, I mean, I think this is probably going to be one of a few vlogs this year that I will discuss Mass Effect 4, obviously. I kind of want to go into it a little bit more in depth and maybe do a follow-up vlog on this one, discussing what some of you guys may have points on or anything like that. I mean, I want an expansive world, I want something that works for me, and I'm really hoping that BioWare is able to deliver, even though, you know, we've had a lot of resentment toward them, and we've had a lot of staff changes and things like that. But I just want a world I can get lost in again. You know, I want to go back to Mass Effect and have that sense of exploration, adventure, characters, right? And, you know, honestly, I hope it's not a prequel. I hope it's, you know, after the Reaper invasion, after we've destroyed the Reapers. But what happened? And I mean, I think that is risky grounds, though, because a lot of people argued that the ending of Mass Effect 3 was really rough, right? That everything had kind of moved on and you didn't know what was going on, and they'd really have to put it way ahead in the future in order to make it so that your choices from 1, 2, and 3 with the Reapers, so to speak, or your choice at the ending of 3 doesn't carry over into Mass Effect 4, and I think that's a question that a lot of people are going to answer. But I hope that BioWare does a smart thing, gets a fresh start on a new trilogy, and is able to just blow our minds again with the Mass Effect world and the Mass Effect lore. I've read all the comics, I rock the jackets, I have the hats. I mean, I am obsessed with this world, and I want this world to become something that's bigger and better and sits on my next-gen console, right? Or maybe my TV screen. I don't know. I want to see it grow, and I really hope that BioWare is able to do that with Mass Effect 4. Now, as I mentioned, this is going to be one of a few vlogs I want to do on this Mass Effect 4 thing. Obviously, I'll talk about some details and kind of iron out a bigger list. I just had a small list that I had written down while I was out today, and I was like, you know, I think I really want to talk about this and see what you guys have. So that's really what this is. It's a start of a conversation between us, between me and between YouTube and you guys about Mass Effect 4 and what you want in Mass Effect 4. And if we have any interesting topics on that, I'd love to do some research and do another vlog discussing that specific element. And I will be keeping an eye on the comments for this one, because this is something I really want to chat with you guys about. It's more interactive than anything else. So that's it, guys. That's going to be my vlog for Thursday. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, I highly encourage you to click the subscribe button. I'm a big nerd. I love doing stuff like this. I do unboxing videos of action figures, collectibles, comics, things like that. Like I said, room tours, my nerd collection tour, and of course gaming videos as much as I possibly can. So I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button, stick around a little bit and see what's up. As you guys know who have been watching all these vlogs, I do a new one every Tuesday and every Thursday, so stick around for those if that's the content you enjoy. And of course, let me know in the comments below what you want in Mass Effect 4 and what you're kind of excited about for Mass Effect 4. Are there any specific elements you would like to see return or not go away or anything like that? Would you like it to be a prequel or, you know, a sequel or something like that? I'm really curious. I want to spark a Mass Effect conversation. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, and as always, have a good day. I'll see you in the next vlog, where we're going to be talking about some educational stuff. It's going to be pretty exciting. Have a good one, everybody, and thank you very much for watching.